What's the shopping like in Idaho Falls, Idaho? Right behind me is the Grand Teton Mall. And no, it's not huge, it doesn't have a lot of stores, but we do have a mall. It includes things like Dillard's and JCPenney, Old Navy, there's Barnes & Noble, Rue 21, Victoria's Secret, Bed Bath & Body Works, all the usual mall stores. And then this is also the place where there's a lot of different franchises around, like Ross and TJ Maxx and Target, and we have a lot of restaurants like Noodles and Company and Sizzler. And so this is kind of like your main place to shop, and it's right on the border of Ammon and Idaho Falls. And the reason for this video is people ask me, if Idaho Falls is such a small town, is there anything to do? Are there stores? Will I be able to get the things that I need, like at Walmart and Target? And yes, we have all of those things. So without further ado, let's get started. What's up, guys? My name is Annika Wilder. I'm a local realtor here in East Idaho. If you're looking to move here, whether it's next week or next year, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I'll be happy to help. And if you're new to my channel and you want to know more about Idaho Falls and the surrounding areas, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and you'll be the first to know when I put out a new video every single week. All right, let's go check this out. All right, guys, I'm going to drive around so you can see just what is on the border of Idaho Falls and Ammon. This is where all the modern major franchise stores are. So we just passed Ross and Joann's, which I think is actually going out of business, Best Buy, which is hoppin', and then right across the street from that is the Grand Teton Mall. So I just want to drive around, show you, because you'll be surprised how many times I actually get asked to create this video. People want to see what is going on in Idaho Falls. And even though it's a small town, what amenities, what stores are available. Dillard's is one of my favorites, so I'll show you what the inside of Dillard's looks here very soon. As I drive around, you'll notice that there are a few different stores that are very popular, like JCPenney, and on the other side is Barnes & Noble, and then right next to that is a brand new Dick's Sporting Goods. And then on the other side of Dick's Sporting Goods, it used to be another store. I can't remember what it is. Maybe it was Macy's or something like that, but it is actually a private school or a charter school called Alturas International. And so that is behind here, but it was once part of the mall. So just super interesting place to have a school. Then we're surrounded by restaurants, like that is Garcia's, Pizza Hut. We've got Sizzlers, Noodles and Company. And across the street from there, so this is looking north, you've got Michael's, Al's Sporting Goods, down east, some car places, Burger King. There's just a lot in this area. And so when I say this is like the hot spot for things to do, food to eat, and things to buy, this is where it's at. Besides downtown, the cute, eclectic, historical downtown where there's other local stores like thrift stores and new clothing stores like Poppy and Pout, this is where all the newer, more modern franchises are. Now I'm inside of Dillard's, and now we'll check out the rest of the mall. This is Rue 21, just moved into that location. Victoria's Secret's been here a long time. There's been a few changes with some of these stores. Some stay a long time, some come and go, some move. And like I said, there's Bath and Body Works. This is classic. Bohm, Jamba Juice. There's not a formal food court in this mall. It's just a couple pretzel places, a couple drink places, and a Jamba Juice. So there's really not a place to go eat. You would have to go outside of the mall for lots of different restaurants. Hot Topic, classical mall store. I swear you see that in every mall. Across the street from 25th, so I'm looking east now. This is where the movie theater is. There's a couple movie theaters in town. This is the biggest one, and it offers, new releases just like any others. Then there's some really amazing restaurants that are franchises and local, like we're passing Johnny Carino's, but then we'll pass Firehouse Grill, which is one of my favorites, and it's local. Then in the back there, you could see Sportsman Warehouse, TJ Maxx, a couple other stores, and then Chick-fil-A. So this is, I think some people even call this Restaurant Row. This is also where the street is where there's some furniture stores like Denver Mattress, and Romaine's is a local furniture store that we have. And then over here, you've got a little bit more of like a strip mall, And then we also have Walmart. We actually have 2 Walmarts. So here is a quick glance of the Walmart that is also on 25th. So this is technically in Ammon. We have another Walmart in Idaho Falls, close to downtown where the river is. So we have 2 Walmarts, 1 Target, which I'll show very soon here too. So it's your average Walmart. It's a super Walmart, so it's got groceries too. And then we have an Ulta. People have asked me before if they have an Ulta. Staples, this is one place that we go to print specific types of posters and flyers, as well as Amazon returns. And then Carter's. But there's also besides these stores, there's a library that's like wedged in here between some of these stores, which I'll show you that coming up. Here's the Target. I wouldn't say is a super Target. It does have some food, not a ton, but it's mostly popular for the clothes. A lot of people go there for the clothes. And then, of course, a close-up of Sportsman Warehouse. We have a lot of outdoor stores like Cal Ranch and Cabela's and Sportsman and Dick's. Everybody loves outdoor recreation, so having stores like that is crucial. This store right here used to be Bed Bath & Beyond, and it is going to be Burlington. There's that library. That's the Bonneville Library that we passed. Flip and Twist, fun place for kids. Teton Music. And the list just goes on. So Shoe Carnival, that's a great place to buy shoes for your kids. If you're needing a place that is inexpensive and really organized, I love that place. Last but not least, I could keep going. There is a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants. There's dental offices in this area. But this is kind of just the main hub spot. And here's Kohl's to end the tour. That's it. Well, that's it for this video. As you can tell, we don't have a ton of fancy restaurants or grocery stores or clothing stores. We do have Dillard's. We don't have Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack. We don't have any other name brand big box stores, but we do have things where you can still buy clothes in person. You can buy groceries on every corner. There's Kohl's, TJ Maxx, Ross. People think that Idaho Falls is such a small town that we don't have the amenities of big cities, but we have a lot of things, and we are going to be getting a couple new franchises as well. I've heard Trader Joe's is coming, but we will see. Anyway, if you're looking for more videos like this about Idaho Falls or the surrounding areas, go ahead and comment below. Would love to hear from you what you're looking for. And if you're thinking about moving here, whether it's next week or next year, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and we'll see you next time. Bye.